Some people walk into a room and instantly feel something is wrong before anyone says a word. They catch the slight hesitation in a smile. They sense the hidden tension behind polite conversation. They know when someone is lying, even when the lie is perfect. Most people call it good instincts. But the real truth, it's both a gift and a psychological prison. Because when your mind never stops reading people, it never stops. And that is far more dangerous than most realize. Today, we're going to unpack the psychology behind people who see what others don't, and why it slowly eats them alive if they don't learn how to manage it. This ability isn't magic or a sixth sense. Neuroscience calls it high-speed pattern recognition, the brain's ability to detect inconsistency between what a person says and what their body reveals. The average person hears words and believes them, but highly perceptive individuals process everything at once: tone, posture, eye movement, timing, facial micro-expressions. These are tiny muscle movements that flash across the face in less than a quarter of a second, exposing emotions the person is desperately trying to hide. Think of it this way. Most people watch a movie and enjoy the story. Perceptive people are watching the camera angles, the lighting, the actor's blinking pattern, and spotting where the script feels forced. They cannot help it. Their brain is wired for truth detection. And it is running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Here is where it gets painful. In ancient Greek mythology, Cassandra was given the power to see the future, but cursed so that no one would ever believe her. That is exactly what life feels like for highly perceptive people in the modern world. They see the manipulation, the fake friendship, the hidden agenda, but when they speak the truth, people look at them like they are paranoid, negative, or jealous. Picture this: you meet someone at a party. Everyone around you thinks this person is warm and charming. But in 5 minutes, your brain has already picked up 12 red flags. You tell your friend, something feels off about that person. Your friend rolls their eyes. You always do this. And so you stay silent. And the worst part? When you are proven right, people don't say thank you. They feel exposed. And humans naturally turn against whoever made them feel that way. So instead of earning respect, your clarity earns you enemies. You become the villain in someone else's story for the crime of seeing the truth. Because they cannot trust what people say, they start trusting only their own analysis. And this is where observation becomes a trap. Every compliment gets examined. Every delayed reply becomes a signal. Every gift comes with the question, what do they really want? Their mind is constantly running worst-case scenarios, not out of negativity, but out of self-protection. They believe that if they can predict every betrayal before it happens, they will never truly be hurt. But this hypervigilance costs them everything they crave: peace, trust, genuine connection. They are like someone with such sensitive hearing that they can detect the cracks in a wall before it collapses. Useful for survival. Devastating for joy. Because every sound becomes a threat to be analyzed instead of music to be felt. There is a unique kind of loneliness that only perceptive people understand. It is not being alone in a room. It is standing in a crowd, watching something quietly fall apart, and being unable to say a single word about it. They attend a wedding and see the relationship is built on shaky ground, but they raise their glass and smile. They watch a kind coworker be slowly manipulated by a toxic boss, but they stay silent because the coworker is not ready to hear it. They carry these invisible weights every single day. And because they are so skilled at reading others, they become the person everyone opens up to. Yet no one reads them back. People assume they are too strong, too sharp, too in control to need anything. They give, and quietly disappear inside. The answer is not to see less. You cannot undo how your brain is wired. The goal is to change what you do with what you see. First, practice what psychologists call strategic detachment. You can notice something without acting on it. Not every truth needs your response. Not every mask needs to be removed. Second, Develop empathy for why people wear masks in the first place. Most fake behavior comes from deep insecurity and fear of rejection, not from malice. When you see that, judgment turns into compassion. Third, allow yourself to be occasionally, intentionally blind. If your gut says there is a 20% chance something goes wrong, accept that risk and choose to enjoy the 80% that is good right now. Stop managing every future pain and start living in the present moment. When you master this, your perception stops being a burden and becomes your greatest strength, a quiet, calm intelligence that guides you without consuming you. If you recognized yourself in this video, you are not broken. You are not too sensitive. You are not too much. You simply carry a kind of awareness most people will never understand. The question is whether you will let it destroy you or develop it into wisdom. Drop in the comments, which of these 3 traps do you fall into the most? And if this video hit close to home, share it with someone who feels the same. They need to know they are not alone. Subscribe for more psychology content that actually speaks to how you think. I'll see you in the next one.